Hello everyone and welcome back to Fableheim and Total War Warhammer 2 with Grom the Paunch, the thickest and greatest, the bestest of the Goblin Kings. The only Goblin King, I think. Anyway, we continue where we left things off last time. The Stunties have been cornered. And I have an idea. Oh, less of an idea. It's fine. It's fine. I was going to pull our friend away so that he could then attack again, because we're going to sack this so we can get the Dowie beer, or ale, or whatever, probably ale. But that's fine. And even though it is overwhelmingly in our favor with the auto-resolve, I'm going to go ahead and fight this to give the Stunties some level of respect and protect the things we have left, because a few of these aren't in a fighting condition at all. I also did level up. I just did it instinctively when I tuned in, sorry. I put... What did I do? I put 1 point to increase our goblin strength. That in the red line for Grom. And for the fishy Tittle Muncher, I got Spirit Leeching, or Life Leeching, whatever, which will give us Winds of Magic replenishment whenever we cast a spell. Which we're going to do a lot, because we like spells. These three are too weak. They're just going to chill there. And we're going to go, because I have a story to tell. And I have someone to introduce, but that'll be a minute. He's on his way, don't worry. Oops, no. Go break that. We could just send Grom in first, because he has regeneration and he can take it. But anyway, here's the lad I wanted to introduce. Ghazghul Nekkstompa. The Toost was his suggestion. The suggested name, but it doesn't fit, so I just gave him a number. Which seemed a very orky thing to do, for all being honest. That was our very first name suggestion. If you would like to name a unit, leave it down below in the comments, and I'll get around to it. I'll try and do it as soon as possible. Why are the trolls not moving? But I would like to say that I don't really have any intentions of having any more Orc Warbosses, because I would like every other general, if possible, to be a Goblin Great Shaman, so that all of them can get on the Spider Rack Cavern Shrine, or whatever they're called. It's basically a giant freaking spider that a Goblin Shaman rides. And I have a soft spot in me heart for Goblin Shamans, which brings me to my story. Now, my bias for greenskins, not against them, for greenskins, comes from a little game called Warhammer Online, The Age of Reckoning. I kind of miss it. Now, don't get me wrong. That was an MMO, and it had so many things wrong with it. But it was a hell of a lot of fun. It was made by the same group that created Dark Age of Camelot, and I've come to learn that there were actually quite a few issues during development. Look at everyone smacking on this door. So, I mean, it's not that surprising, I guess, that it failed. But, it's sad that it did either way. And there were two factions in this. It was Warhammer Fantasy, and there were two factions. The Forces of Order, which was a coalition between the humans, the Dowie, and the High Elves, and the Forces of Destruction, which was a tentative alliance between the Forces of Chaos, the Greenskins, and the Dark Elves. An interesting combination, isn't it? Although I've come to learn that Greenskins have teamed up with Chaos before. I wonder if Chaos can, like, infect them. Come on, Ghazghul. I need you up here. Otherwise it can take forever to kill everything over there. Da fishy Tittle Muncher. This army... This one pair of goblins is very brave. Very brave indeed. And what I played was a Goblin Shaman. And it was awesome. The Goblin Shaman and the High Elf Archmage, because they were kind of like copies of each other, just to keep things balanced. We're watching this fight while I talk about it. The Goblin Shaman was a healer, and it was a weird healer, because as it healed more, you would get this bar that fills up that would increase the damage of your next damaging spell. And as you did more damage, bar would fill up, that would increase the damage, or excuse me, increase the healing amount of your next healing ability. So, it became kind of like the strategy to run around like a chicken with your head cut off, pressing every instant cast ability that you had for healing. And then you would just use this one channeled ability to unload damage on a single target, because the entire channel would have the buff. And of course you could do the opposite. You could run around like a chicken with your head cut off using instant healing spells, and then, you know, or instant damage spells, and then pop a huge heal on whoever desperately needed it. And that was just so much fun. My fame, my greatest act in Warhammer Online. We're gonna sack this. Yes, the ingredients. I remembered which one it was. I thought it was raised for a second, but it was definitely sacking it. It is unfortunate we're gonna have to go back, but that's fine.
Whoever's there is dead.
My greatest... What does max this out? Greatest achievement was in the level 30 to 40 area. Let's see. Well, it was like 30 to 30... What was it? 30 to 39? Because it was divided into 4 areas, and I think the 4th area was 40 only. Or like 39 to 40. I led 2 warbands. So 2 full raids of 40 people. Or 30? Something like that. To basically take over every single fortress from the Forces of Order. It was a PvP MMO, so it was all about killing things. And
Goblin King.
we did it for like 4 or 5 hours. We just controlled that entire zone, or that entire level area. I'm gonna have to do this again. Aha, I didn't kill anything. Now it is auto-zone occupied. Dun-dun! Now, one of the reasons we wanted to do this was... Well, it completes our command tree, first things first. But this has a gold mine. And we're going to use that to bring in the riches. So Dagobos is finally complete. We have all 3 points. This gives us plus 20% ammunition for Goblin and Night Goblin missile infantry units. Plus, they have to be specific there because there are some skirmishing units. Missile strength plus 12% for Goblin and Night Goblin missile infantry units. Melee attack plus 8 for Goblin and Night Goblin infantry units. And melee defense plus 8 for Goblin and Night Goblin stuff. Combined with the Goblin Tide here, Goblin Tide, we are going to be... we're going to have some scary goblins. And it's going to be hilarious. So bits of evasion. Next, we're going to go for the Fate of Buna, because it's great. It's basically like the... Which one is it? It's like Spirit Leech, but for a unit and not just a hero. Also, we have, apparently... Apparently, we're down to units. What do we want then? Probably just more goblins. So what's this? Oh, so these are available after we get trophies from the Call to War. We are currently in 76 to 100. We're at 87. We're actually getting pretty close to calling a war. So I think ideally we can get the bigger trophy. Probably not the biggest, but we can get the bigger trophy. Which gives us armored squig hoppers. And all this stuff, of course. Squigs used to be the only real way that greenskins had access to armor penetration early on. So it would be nice if we could build the squig thingy here in Mount Arachnos.
The immensity.
I think Ghazghul, we are going to build an army for Ghazghul. He deserves it. Kind of. So we got the Call to War thing, collect 6 ingredients, the Axe of Grom, we need to win 2 more battles, get out of the way. I have no idea where these guys are. And that'll be completed. Speaking of ingredients, what does this do? Dulled senses for trolls and giant units, which I'm pretty sure... Is that just like damage reduction? It's not going to tell me. And recruitment cost reduction for trolls. Well, we can't recruit trolls, so it's kind of pointless. I don't like this either. Because we don't have orc boys. I kind of like the growth. The growth is pretty important, because we don't... We kind of skipped that part in the big thinking. We will go back and get it, don't worry. But I want Healy mushrooms really bad. Shrooms are great. You know? Speaking of shrooms, greenskins are basically just sentient fungi. They're grown from mushrooms and stuff. It's really weird. In fantasy, anyway. I'm not sure if that's still true in the 40k universe. There are some key differences. It's time for the cave of the shinies. So, my goal here, obviously with Grom, is to have a full goblin loadout. But I don't really want to upgrade these goblins because I want night goblins. And that might be dumb of me to hold on to the scrap. We're sitting at 195. But I feel like these guys can go. They will certainly serve better in Ghazghul's army. So grab these. Okay. That's fine. Although, unfortunately, to get night goblins, we have to upgrade this a lot. So, could be a little bit. Once we've completed replenishing and getting these, we're going to go off against the Wood Elves. We have next to us some very dangerous foes. One of them is Kasabar, also known as Imrek, who is the Friel Sea Lord. Oh, look, the lizardmen have come here. The Friel Sea Lord. Oh, I'm surprised. Oh, wow. I'm shocked. Look at all these archers. The funny thing is, goblins have silver shields, which, as a block 55% of all small arms missile fire. Absolutely insane. Of course, that's mostly because goblins suck otherwise. They're very poor units. But we're going to use them to great efficacy. I think this is okay. So, the enemies we have next to us that are kind of scary. Kasabar and then the lizardmen. We have two lizardmen lords near us. One of them is over here. Oh. Under Moresleeve's glare. Do we want some leadership? No. Risk the wrath. Income from raiding. Cult of Access has been destroyed. One of the beastmen have been destroyed. The beastmen deserve it. So... I was just about to talk about this. Perfect timing. So down to size gives bonus versus large plus 10 for goblin units and melee attack for goblin units in the Lord's army. And the reason that's important is because Imrek and the two lizardmen units, here's one. The other one is over here somewhere. Where's Tic-Tac-Toe? Somewhere over here. They have a lot of beasts. Just large, uncontrollable units. So, this guy is so dead. Here's the kitty mushrooms. The fact that we just got bonus versus large is going to help out a lot. So this is for Goblin Spider Riders, Spider Rider Archers. The Spider Rider Archers are hilarious. In that, they're a real pain in the arse. So I really want to build the Shaman's Hut. I also think it's pretty important in... We could build the boss's tent. Pretty important in very hard and legendary difficulty to always build walls. Because you never know where an enemy is going to come from. But I'm pretty greedy. That's really all that is to it. The Doomdabber catapults are freaking hilarious. Do I care about this? I kind of want Kasabar. I've seen a little bit of what's here in Kasabar. And I kind of want a recruitment there because of it. So I'm going to build the boss's tent, I think. Because it'll give us obedience, and I don't have to keep coming back here. Well, maybe it'd be okay if we get... We'll just get money for now. I can always build something else whenever I've made up my mind.
That'll do, boys.
So the concern here against the Wood Elves is very obviously, they have some large... I think they have one very large unit here.
Certainly not.
So, all freaking archers, of course. And then, let's see, they have a Waystalker,
Another triumph.
Rangers, some range stuff, some Glade Riders. I think that's a tree man. Yeah, it's a tree man. Okay, let's see what they do. I bet the AI is thinking they can win this. I wouldn't be surprised. Yep. Oh, they have whatchamacallits. Huh. I kind of don't want to fight their garrison settlement. Does that make me bad? Like, fighting all this at once seems really hard.
The heat makes Grom angry.
We're at 91 WAAAAAAAGH. We could wait 9 turns and call a WAAAAAAAGH. Or 91 reputation. That's a lot of waiting, though. I think we upgrade the mining pits, honestly.
It, boys.
We just want more money.
The Paunch.
If I double raid here... I think they're gonna be in range. He might be in range of the reinforcements. We'll wait here a turn and see what's what. I might just go in on them. I don't like fighting in the trees because the terrain is really advantageous to them. Go figure, right? But it looks like we don't have an option. Ooh. Oh, you're so far away, though. So this is the Goblin Shaman, a good friend of mine. They have some very specific magic. But, what even is Sneaky Stabbing? Is this thing where you steal... How do I tell? Yeah, this. Oh no, this is a buff. Plus 25% armor piercing, weapon damage, and 24 melee attack. It's pretty good. But this... Oh. And I'm back. Sorry about that. So this is what I was thinking. The Sneaky Stealing is you steal power recharge rate from the enemy. It's very hilarious. They use it in PvP a lot. Which I'm not good at. I'm not good at multiplayer. Vignative Glare is hilarious too. Itchy Nuisance. Well, that could be good. So yeah, they have a bunch of like weird utility spells that are funny, basically. And Curse to Bad Moon is a huge vortex. So I really want him in my army, is what I was getting at. So I guess he'll slowly come down to say hi. I guess we're going to fight the elves in their terrain, which is not ideal. What are we going to do with Ghazghul? I kind of want to make him a fighter. That seems like a thing I would do. Wyvern. Ghazghul, recommended the name by viewers just like you, and he apparently was quite the murderer, so it seems appropriate that I make him a murderer. Okay, this can be interesting. We're going to have to make sure we know the difference between
Grom's gonna conquer these kids.
Grom's goblins and Ghazghul's goblins. We're basically going to have to like fan out and surround them and crush them. The good news is they don't have a whole lot of... What happened to your sisters? Did the AI have to disband her war sisters? His war sisters? The AI's war sisters? Because we were raiding so hard? I could see that being a thing. So anyway, I think this is still bugged. In one of the early access builds, gambling was bugged so that no matter how many times you gambled, you would always just get nothing. And I think that was supposed to be fixed, but apparently it's not that fixed. Don't forget we also have the Rogue Idol to help us out here. But they're going to play around, I think. So we'll wait. Well, they're not playing around too hard. I don't really want to fight them, honestly. I might just let them shoot me and shoot back. Get wrecked. So as I mentioned, we're going to fan out a little bit. A lot of it. And we'll go from there, really. Looks like they're fleeing. This is going to be slow and tedious, so I'll go ahead and fast forward a little bit. Hope looks like they've come out. Decided to kind of come out against me. I don't really mind. Let's see if I can slow down real quick. Oh, I'm not targeting them, that's why. There we go. I'm just going to give group orders here. And we'll move where we're needed, we'll say. I definitely want to start shooting down the archers if I can. Aim for the Glade Riders. I definitely need to Spirit Leech the Tree Man. So, we'll start with that. Ghazghul can help as well. See if we can, like, squeeze in here and shut down all these archers. We'll see. Where's Grom? I suppose the good news is that we have so many freaking... whatever we have. So many melee units that we're gonna kinda just own them, really. We definitely need to try and squeeze in here. Surround them. When in doubt, win with numbers. That's the Green Tide way. The way of the Green Tide, even, you could say. We have so many Gabos. And part of the reason why we're having a hard time getting Wa is because everything is just running from us. And the elves excel fighting... There's the Wa. Excel fighting in the forest. They get a bunch of bonuses. I don't remember what they are, but they get them. Where's the fishy tittle launcher? I'm gonna have to spam that on that. Okay, I need you guys to come around then. The warriors are rallying. I hope so. It's worth noting that these things, the Treekin, they don't do a whole lot of damage, but they really just sit there and absorb damage. That's their goal. Their existence is all about that. Okay, fine. You're not gonna let me move? I'll just do this at range. And, as I mentioned, the Rogue Idol. And here's the Wa. Look at this Rogue Idol stats. 84 melee attack, 20 melee defense, 751 damage. I think I'm going to get Grom to chase down... Where'd he go? These things. Also, I just forgot about my pump wagons. Like 100% forgot. That would have been helpful. Please hit the tree, man. Ghazghul is here. The Nekkstompa. Good luck finding a neck on this thing, my friend. Now, most of these archers can't actually shoot while running. Oh, it's very annoying when they can. But, gotta keep them running. I need the goblins to not give up. Which is a very goblin thing to do. A few of them can shoot while they're running as well, which is very annoying. Where's my Rogue Idol? It's having fun. Still. Now, every time we pop the Wa, as you might expect, it becomes more and more expensive. So it's not something we can use repeatedly. We can use it a lot, but you know. Looks like we're winning here. Tree Man's gonna die soon. Fortunately, we poked him down. Fortunately, we are losing quite a few things here. And everything is so spread out now. I definitely should have had the pump wagons here before. Okay. That'll kill it. Grom, what are you up to? You're being shot. Wait, you're losing this fight? Assist your Warboss! I wasn't expecting him to lose that. What is this? Oh, this is the duelist guy. It's kind of my bad then. Victories within our grasp? Really? It doesn't feel that like that. But I guess it is. Let's keep giving commands. I hate fighting the Wood Elves. I'm gonna be so glad when this is the end of them. I might even sack their tree depending on how much, or raise their tree depending on how much it's worth. Just out of pure absolute frustration. What are you up to? Those are the Glade Guard. Wait, where are my trolls? I forgot my trolls and my pump wagons for this fight. No wonder it was so freaking hard. Oh well. That just means they're healthy. For later. If I'm trying to look on the bright side. There is a bright side, believe it or not. Oh. I like how he just gave up on this. I forgot that order. Chase him down, boys. I'm not sure what's causing them to lose interest. Is it just like... I don't know. But anyway, it looks like we're about to win. Now, I'm going to kill just in case we sack this, because then we'll have to fight him again. And there is our close victory. We got a close victory while forgetting about our trolls and forgetting about our pump wagons. So all in all, I think that worked out well. They're just, Wood Elves are so annoying to fight. And I've seen good multiplayer players play Wood Elves. I would be infuriated. I'd probably just quit, honestly. If I had to fight that, I would quit. Please, game. Don't you dare. I shouldn't say anything. I believe in you. Okay. There is a bug in Total War 3 Kingdoms that after...
Snatch up the best stuff.
Okay.
Chop 'em up.
After a loading screen, the game will crash and you can't reload that autosave. And I thought for a second it was going to happen here. Alright. The Bowmen of Orion have been destroyed and we got 18k out of it. We're rich. Booyah. Alright. So as for the rest of this red line, I'm thinking that we're going to go for the big lads. This will give us melee attack for trolls, giants, rogue idols, and arachnarok spiders, and weapon strength for the same. I love arachnarok spiders. But we aren't anywhere near this, and we only have 2 trolls, so I don't think it's worth doing this yet. Actually, it might be. Because these trolls are a lot of our damage. I might make Grom the Paunch scarier first. Once we start getting rogue idols and arachnaroks and stuff, we can change that. Now, actually, should I have just raised this? Orion's camp is uninhabitable for us. So the fact that we're here at all is kind of sketch. But hey, I kind of just instinctively took it over. It happens. So what are we looking at here? We're looking at 98. We will soon be able to do the call to WAAAAAAGH. Oddly enough, it looks like Imric is being very aggressive against our good friends. Well, not good friends, but our friends, question mark. The dudes. The things, you know. Whatever these are. The other greenskins. That's what it is. Please continue coming to Gron. We'll just kick out a goblin for you. And I think we have our sights set on Khas-Sabar. Now, if Imric is actually fighting the other greenskins, this gives us a prime opportunity to swoop around through his territory and take it all for ourselves. Shaman hut, troll cave, yeah. Definitely need a shaman hut. Or, so we have two options here. Option 1, we can distract. How strong is this? That's pretty strong. That's pretty good for high elves. I think we're gonna commit. But so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna have Grom kill this. If I raid in my own territory, I get more punishment. Nice. I can also just raid my own territory, force rebellions, and farm experience like mad. Give me squigs. I want some squigs. Now, I think Mount Arachnos is going to have to change eventually, like put in walls here, but that comes for later, doesn't it? So Grom's going to go attack Kasabar. We're going to take it over, and then... Actually, do we wait for the WAAAAAAAAGH?
It is time, my lord. Your reputation has grown to such an extent that other mobs flock from miles around to fight under your command. Make the call to war against a rival's capital and claim your first trophy.
The leaf cutters have been destroyed by Emmerich. So Emmerich is right here. Okay. Let's begin the war.
The living green tidal wave of destruction crests, ready to sweep over your ill-fated victims.
So I
Choose
think...
your mark, and a trophy shall await you in their capital to claim once it is razed or occupied.
I think that the reason... I think they can be above 30 strength rank if we give them an opportunity to replenish after fighting here, because I think they lost some. Honestly, what I should have done here is... I get income from this? What I should have done is probably gone after them while they're weak. This could bite me, but that's fine. In fact, this might even give us time for our goblin to catch up, which is nifty. You. Okay. Please go up in strength rank. I know that's probably unusual to hear, but that's what we want. We have population surplus in the heart of the jungle. Oh.
High Elven Archmage.
Okay, so what we're gonna do? How does this work? They're literally one away. Ye bastard. So it looks like she is going to attack me in Orion's camp.
Don't sweat it, boys. Do it my way.
But I might wait one more turn. Oh, is that too greedy? It's pretty greedy, don't get me wrong. So we have the healing mushrooms, we finally have that replenishment. We need better arrowheads. Better arrowheads. But we definitely want to wait. I'm being super greedy this playthrough, but I feel like it's gonna pay off.
The Goblin King.
I'm gonna wait one more turn. If I can't...
The heat makes Grom angry.
If they're not strength rank 30, after this turn, we're just going in. We'll take the trophy. Da trophy. It looks like she's ready for me to... Oh, Numos was destroyed. She's ready for me to declare war. Recruiting surplus. We'll see who the fool is. They went down. Alright. We'll just take a trophy. So, you can dedicate it to Mork or Gork. They're the green-skinned gods. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be correct 9.7 times out of 10 to go for Gork. This will give weapon strength plus 10% for all armies, and it will replace the big WAAAAAAAGH. And as I mentioned, our army will generate new units inside of our army for 20 turns. It's very good. In case you were curious. Still don't pull you in. Ghazghul. I want him on a boar. We don't have any mounts yet. Da Paunch. Gonna go in. This will be the last fight for today, probably. So let's make it a good one. Now, the trick is going to be we're going to have to hold Khazbar for 20 turns while we wait for the wall, but we're going to have 2 armies of 40 units. So I'm pretty confident in our ability to do that. Dawa is so strong now. I like it a lot. Alright, Spite, great name. You have a lot of work to do, my friends. Make me proud. Grom's just gonna go in. These guys are gonna follow. And we have our pump wagons. I'm gonna split these into 2 again. I don't think I need to for a somewhat battle, but we're going to. So you go first. You follow. Most of these are... It's actually funny, the High Elves don't have a whole lot of threatening units. They have 2. They have 2 Swordmasters of Hoeth, which are really the only scary things here, oddly enough. I'm going to have Ghazghul join them on the wall. Oh, he's on a boar, never mind. Maybe I shouldn't have put him on a boar. We have a river troll in our WAAAAAAAGH. Okay. I'm going to send all the orc boys up as well. And then all of these guys can come here. Actually, you know what? They're just going to go up too. This will be fine. So what are we shooting here? We definitely want to shoot the Swordmasters of Hoeth. They can deflect shots. Actually, we probably just want to shoot the arm. I'm just going to let them shoot whatever they want. They're the shooters here, not me. Feel free to shoot. So we have our goblins going up from Grom's army, and we have the orc boys from Ghazghul going up. Orc boys are a little bit more durable than goblins, so it makes sense. I'm saving mana for Soul Blight once goblins start getting up here. But, we're going in. Gonna punch stuff. Grom is here. Ooh, there's a bolt thrower. Okay. How far away are you? You're coming. Da Fishy Tittle Muncher. Oh, we have the Fate of Buna as well. I definitely want to Fate of Buna the Swordmasters of Hoeth. That's like 120% decision. And we'll sneaky stab in some Stone Trolls. I think Stone Trolls have the highest ones anyway. We're definitely going to pump wagon these guys. Pump wagon these guys. Enemy magic where? What are you talking about? So these guys, they're up to 152 weapon strength. Oh, it's gone now. I'm going to put... Our Night Goblin Shaman's going to get a lot of work done. Just a ton of work. Hopefully he didn't get stuck in all this crap. Look at the damage. Look at this. The Swordmasters of Hoeth are trading with goblins? Bruh. That's... Oof. It's gotta hurt. It would hurt me. The downside is they're probably gonna kill him. Kill them. Like, wipe them out entirely. That is not desirable. We killed the Elven Lord. So much for being a lord, huh? I wish there was like a retreat button. Because those exist in... That exists in 3K. And I would definitely tell them to retreat right now. It takes so much mana to cast a Fate of Buna. Yeah, these guys are dead. Feels bad. Oh well. I can't say that I really care. They exist to get thrown away for now. I didn't even need the Rogue Idol. Ah, we can walk. Maybe it'll save him. Unlikely. I think they're already dead. Alright. GG, lads. We did it. We won the video game. So now, we're going to have to hold Khazbar and make sure we don't lose our Karak Zorn. Oh. There were more? Why didn't you say so, bro? Oh, there's a lot more. Okay. Hold on. No premature celebrations here. I'm gonna bring you over here. Ghazghul's here, though. He's being helpful. Look, another Fate of Buna. Aw, they're running away. I wanted to Fate of Buna you. Look at this damage, though. From an unavoidable spell. Just watch their HP take down. It's so good. That's why it's so expensive, too. But as you upgrade it, you reduce the magic cost, so it's pretty good. Swordmasters of Hoeth are one of the late tier late tier units for the High Elves. So it's actually hilarious that a Goblin unit took them on pretty well. And it lived. Ha. So I think we're going to loot and occupy here. We have Grom the Paunch, yep. We need to move any character to Xandri. Xandri is pretty far away. Ooh, Gambler's Armor. Ghazghul Nekkstompa. Coming in hot. So I'm not quite sure how I want to do this yet. We definitely want to turn around with someone. I think I'm going to grab Choppas. We could get more charge bonus because he charges a lot. But I think we're going to go... Like, I want all of these. Is that bizarre? We're going to start with Choppas. I like Damahe. So we're going to upgrade Fate of Buna. This will reduce its cooldown and reduce its Winds of Magic cost. Well, by 3. Still a lot, but still amazing. And we have Spite. Better sneaky stabbing. That actually doesn't cost any Winds of Magic, so it's just a free damage upgrade. Oh, and you can have the Trickster's Shard. Nice. I definitely didn't forget about that. Ghazghul Nekkstompa can also use some friends. We don't have very many items. I should 110% build this. Alright, I'll be a little responsible. Oh, look, it's already built here. So this gives us income, recruitment duration, -1 turn for all units, minimum 1 turn, and recruitment cost reduction, which is why I want this here. Beautiful. It's all here. Now we just need a lot of growth, and then we can get this to rank 3. So yeah, we're going to hold on to Kasabar. We'll get our big trophy at the end. Or just the WAAAAAAAGH trophy. No, big trophy. Because then it's bigger trophy and biggest trophy. So that will unlock for us the Super Squig and the Lava Spider Rider Archers. How did I say that accurately? Unfortunately, because he was 1 off from being 30, so we aren't going to get to bigger trophy, but someone's going to have to turn around and deal with this. And I think it's going to be Ghazghul Nekkstompa next time. So thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoy Grom's the Bestest. And we continue to ignore our upgrades with Scrap, because I want to upgrade not these. Maybe we'll be forced to upgrade our basic goblins. Maybe I can get away with it. Who knows? We'll find out together next time. Bye-bye.